All right, my wonderful Twin Towers engineers. I just wanted to really quickly go over this house project because a few people are at home, so I figured I'd make a quick video just telling what we have to do. The first thing we have to do is make a floor plan. What a floor plan is, it's like a blueprint, it's like a design layout. It describes how we're going to design our dream home. So I'm just going to draw it out really quickly. I have the second floor done already. Everyone is required to do 2 floors. So let me make it downstairs really fast. So I'm going to add in some floors down here. Maybe this will be the front entrance right here. So I'll have like a front hallway coming in. Maybe I'll make it a pretty long hallway. My line isn't going to be perfectly straight, but that's okay. It's just a demonstration. This will be like the front hallway. I use like an eraser, and I'll just put a little hole here to represent this is the front door. Maybe I'll have a kitchen and dining room over here. So maybe I'll just separate this wall right here, and this will be like my kitchen counter or something. And this will divide up the dining area from the kitchen. So this will be the dining room. This will be like a little kitchen. And if you want to, maybe you're on pencil and paper and you're doing this, you could draw this on pencil and paper. You could do it on some kind of drawing app if you want to. Maybe you could draw a little details in the kitchen. I'm not going to. So maybe there's a dining room down here. Maybe there's a kitchen. And maybe there'll be a bathroom in this corner. So I'll add some walls for this bathroom over here. This will be the bathroom. And then I have the stairs here. So the stairs have to be in the same spot on both floors, obviously, because the stairs from this floor lead up to that floor. So I'll put some stairs here. And then next to the staircase in this corner, there will be the hangout room, like the living room, I'll call it, or like the TV room. I'll put it the gamer room. It's the gamer room. This is where the PlayStation is in my little house. So this is my house design. This is step 1. You're doing this on paper. This is floor 1, and all my rooms are labeled. I have 2 requirements. I have to make 2 floors, and I needed a certain number of rooms. I needed some number of rooms. I think the assignment describes which ones you need. I know that I included that you need a kitchen, a bedroom, a bathroom, and then there were some other examples. I also didn't label this bathroom. This is step 1. This was last week's assignment. I think most people finished this. If you didn't, go back, do it on paper, take a picture, submit it on Google Classroom, or do it online, screenshot it, submit it to Google Classroom. Once you create this document, once you create this plan for what you're going to do, you're going to go over to Tinkercad, and you're going to start taking this design and making it in Tinkercad. So maybe I have an extra wall here. Maybe I fix this wall. Maybe I need 2 more walls here and here, so I'll grab this block. I'll make this into my wall. I'll grab this block. I'll make this into my wall. I'll do this side of the room, so I need a wall here. I'll just copy and paste this one since they're very similar walls. I need a wall here. Now, some students put in a lot of effort, and some students created plans that had measurements in them, things like that. If you want to create measurements and stick to them in your plans, that would be awesome. It's totally optional. For now, I just want us to be able to have a good sense of our house and have a plan and make it the way we want it to look. So this is my plan. This is my 2 floors. I did that in 30 seconds. This is your second assignment for this project, is to take these plans and lay them out in Tinkercad. This is done. This is the assignment that's posted. This is submittable. The next thing we would want to do is we would add floors. So we're going to add in the floor. You could just use a flat end cube and just stretch it out over the whole thing. That'll be our floor. Maybe you want to start painting the walls different colors. So maybe I'll make the floor gray and the walls brown in my house. Again, I've mentioned this in class a bunch of times, but for now we're going to make the 2 floors next to each other. We're not gonna put them on top of each other yet because we're still going to work inside of these floors for a little bit. I'm going to group the floors together, and I'm going to select multicolor so that I can keep the different colors between the floor and the walls. So I'm going to select group, and I'm going to make it multicolor so that the floor stays gray. I need to add in there's a small problem here. Let me adjust that. There's a little rat crack in the floor I left, so I'm just going to close that up so that no little bugs can sneak into my bedroom. This is where the stairs are coming up, so I'll put a hole here for the stairs because I know that's going to be there. I need some holes for my doorways. So I need a door going into this bedroom. I need a door going into this bathroom. I need a door going into this bedroom. I need a door going into this bathroom. So these are little doors. I'm actually going to ungroup this from this, and I'm going to put all the holes together at once. Maybe my bedrooms each need a window. I'm not going to put windows in my bathroom. Maybe I'll put windows in my bathroom. Maybe I'll have long windows. So windows for my house. And maybe I can group all these holes together. And this will be the next step, is adding all these doors in, these windows. The floor got messed up. Let me actually undo this. Let me bring these doors up a little, because we don't want to destroy the floor. Everything else is looking pretty good. Let's group that back together. And I cut out some doors, and I cut out some windows. This can be the next step. There's a little error there. I'll leave it. Maybe I'll pretend it's like a carpet or something. Once we get these doors in, once we get these windows in, I have this hole here for the stairs. Maybe we start adding furniture. That's going to be the next step for the assignment. So I can make furniture of my own. I know this is going to be a bedroom. Maybe I take a cylinder. Maybe I work on it out here a little bit. So I'm going to drag it over here. I'm going to use this button on the left side, fit view, to focus in on my cylinder a little bit. I'm going to make a bed really fast. So a bed, what do I do for a bed? It needs 4 legs. So let's do 1, 2. Let's align these. I'm actually going to group these legs together. I'm going to copy them and paste them. I'm going to move them over here. I'm going to align these 2 sets of legs. It's going to be the base for my bed. This will be the actual mattress. Doesn't need to be too detailed. I'm going to group these legs together so they don't end up getting unaligned somehow. I'm going to align all my legs with my mattress. That looks more like a table than a bed. How do I make it look more bed-like? The mattress is usually lower, closer to the floor. It's usually maybe thicker. How do I make it more bed-like? It's usually rounded. We don't have hard corners on a mattress. Maybe I throw in some pillows. Maybe some more of these smaller rounded cubes. I accidentally gave it a slight rotation, but maybe I actually like that. Maybe I'll give it another slight rotation this way. Let's round that out a little. Let's copy it, paste it. I'm going to mirror it. So it's kind of looking the other way. I'm going to make the pillows 2 different colors. I'll give the bed sheets a blue. I'll make the pillows maybe 2 shades of blue. Maybe I'll throw on a blanket. I'm just going to copy the bed. I'm going to size it up a little. I'm going to center it back on this bed. I'm going to make the one that's sized up. I'm going to cut off a piece of it with the hole. So that's going to be the blanket. And I'll make the blanket red. Blanket fits snugly over my bed. My pillows are a little out of position now. Let me move those back. I'm going to group the pillows with the bed. And I'll set that to multicolor, and I will center that back on the legs. And I have a bed. I'm going to actually save this to my shapes because I like this bed. I might use it in multiple rooms. So maybe I'll go to your creations. I'll create shape. And I can name it Luke's bed. And I definitely want it to be multicolor. I'll save that. Maybe I'll drag in my bed to my bedroom. Oh, it's definitely a little too big, so I can resize it down. I can rotate it. You could put it in that corner. Maybe they like looking out the window while they sleep. Maybe this person's really paranoid. Maybe they want to stare right at the door in case Mike Myers comes in and tries to hurt them. Maybe they sleep like this in the middle of the room. Maybe I want to make a little cabinet, some bathroom stuff, maybe some toilets, whatever. Now's the part where you guys would put effort into your work, furnish these rooms up. Once we furnish them, that's interior design. That's going to be the next part of the assignment. We're going to grab our 2 floors. We're going to put our 2 floors on top of each other. And I know I didn't furnish the bottom floor or a lot of the rooms, but that takes a lot of time. And we're just doing a little demonstration. I'm going to make sure my 2 floors are flat on top of each other. If you want to, before you do this step, you should probably have your floor grouped. And you should probably have your other floor grouped, which I already did, right? Yeah. So that way, if we ever want to look inside, if we ever want to take it apart, if we ever want to see inside, we can do that very quickly. Another thing that one of my students in 6th period, Eddie, pointed out is we could have it designed so that we have this offset where maybe I have my 2nd floor up here and then my 1st floor here, and I have some supports under my 2nd floor so that we could see inside of both floors, something like that. You could try it. It's up to you. I like doing it this way, where we throw these 2 floors together. My house seems a little squat. No, it's fine. It's actually a good size. I'm going to add a basic shape. I'll just throw on a roof. Actually, I don't really remember what roofs look like. I know they're usually triangles. My students usually use these shapes. But maybe I'll go, and when I start designing the outside of the house, maybe I can look at a fancy house on Google Images, and maybe I could see what they do. These houses are way too fancy. I like this roof design here. Maybe I'll do something like this with this kind of multi-tiered triangle design. So let's try to copy that a little bit. Let's not go too crazy. Maybe I'll grab this triangle. Maybe I'll shrink it down a little bit. Maybe I'll stretch it out. Maybe I will bring it up a little. Let's stretch. Let's make this a hole. Let's bring it right to the front. Let's make a copy of it and let's bring it right to the back. Maybe this shape will be like the core roof. Let me center those with the alignment tool. Maybe that'll be like the core of my roof. Let me group these all together so we don't lose them. Let me check my image. So I can right click this and open image a new tab. Open image a new tab. And zoom in on this. Let's see. So I'm really looking for this design right here. This kind of multi-tiered triangle thing. Whoopsies. Okay. Get off this pen. So I'll use this as kind of my base shape. Maybe I make, oh, did I not center it? Select, center those, group them together. I used the wrong centering. Okay, now that's the shape I want. That's gonna be kind of the thing I use for my roof mainly. I'm gonna make a copy of it. I'm gonna bring the copy up here, maybe scale it up a little bit. Maybe not like that though. Maybe I scale it out like this, and maybe up like this. How does this one do it? This one comes out in front of this one. And maybe I'll just do another one of these to finish it off on this side. Maybe that can be my little roof. It's not exactly how I wanted it. I definitely could have put in more time adding some roof features, but this will be fine for now. If I really wanted to be crazy, maybe I could take one of these and hollow out an attic, but like for example, maybe I could copy this, paste it in, shrink it down, make it a hole, line them up, and I just did it. And unfortunately, I have some slight errors because you can't just shrink things down. But maybe that'll be my quick little attic. So I have all this extra space above my 2nd floor. Unfortunately, it's kind of, that space is defined by the roof, so it'd be hard to furnish, but maybe you could put a little ceiling on the 2nd floor and have that all filled in. instead of doing all that work, I could just select all my floors. I could select my roof. Because I'm doing way too much work right now. I was trying to align everything manually when I have this alignment tool. And I could just click these two buttons and have everything be aligned, except for one of those walls that was not properly grouped. Alright, so that's my well-aligned house. That's pretty good. I should probably add a front door as a pretty decent detail. I should have done that at an earlier step, but it just kind of makes the house. It's an important detail. Move it up 1, 2, because that's where my rug was. And I've just been adding little tiny details for a while now, but this is an almost finished project. We'd probably want one more thing. We'd probably want some exterior design. So maybe throw out some Halloween decorations, maybe put up some Christmas decorations. Maybe you give us a beautiful little, a little fence around your house, things like that. Maybe some bushes, do some quick little gardening. Maybe you line them up all around your house. Whatever you want to do. You can add some bushes, you can add some flowers. Maybe you add a little walkway leading up to your house. Maybe it's just a boring asphalt path. Maybe it leads up to the main road. However much detail you want to add at this point is kind of up to you. Some people might not even make it this far. But this could be my beautiful little Middletown home. One last thing before I close this video off is we could just show a final example of a finished project from last year. And again, what I just went through was like every single assignment for this like whole week. But if I go to, let's see, codified. So this is an old assignment from another student. And I just love pulling this house apart and seeing what's inside of it. It's always a great example. So let me just line this back up. Let me throw the roof back on. So this is a student from last year. They have their windows and they filled them in with these little rectangles. They set them to transparent to make little windows. There's a garage back here with no windows on it. This is their race car from their car assignment that you guys already did. They have a porch. They have this tiered roof kind of thing that isn't quite lined up perfectly because I've been messing with this file a whole bunch. Okay, I'm not going to fix the roof right now. What I am going to do, okay, is close the video. This is a finished example, and if we look inside actually, one last thing I do is let's look inside really quickly. And since we're looking inside, I'll probably end up leaving it a mess. We have all the beds, we have all these furnitures, we have toilets, we have sinks, we have downstairs sink, little TV, gaming room, whatever stuff. There's a TV in there if I look in the window, some desks. Oh, this is a kitchen. There's a fridge, there's some stuff, all kinds of cool things. Make me something beautiful, guys. Every single one of you is capable, competent, able to do this. I'll see you all later.